Hello again, welcome back to All Crone Up. It's Frances, and today I wanted to talk about a saying that I use quite often, and the saying is, what's the lesson? So when my boys were little and maybe they, I don't know, broke something, or something fell over, or they fell over, or something happened at school or anything like that, I would then say to them, so what's the lesson in this situation? You know, what is the lesson that you can learn from it? What can you learn? And obviously, you know, it would be initially people, they would say, oh, well, it's so-and-so did this, or, you know, or it wasn't me, or, you know, but things like that. And often we like to try and find somebody to blame, don't we? And that happens all the way through life. But what about if we say, okay, this happened, and this is where I'm responsible, and these are the things that I've learned that I either won't do again, or I will improve next time, or I'm growing from this thing. And they started to develop these lessons from when they were really small. Now, this isn't something that everybody, I certainly wasn't taught this when I was younger. And I find it really interesting because I use this all the time. So if I'm finding something, especially the more difficult things that happen in life, and goodness gracious, there are loads of those, aren't there? And so when that happens, I sit and I stop and I put my hand on my heart and say, okay, what's the lesson here? Why is this happening? At the moment, I've got a really bad cough. There's some stuff going on at work that's outside work, and the fumes are coming in, and it's really irritating my chest. Now, it's just super annoying, but I'm thinking, why? Why is this happening? Not why is this happening to me, but just generally, why is this happening? And actually I was thinking, well, maybe it is to give me that, I can't breathe really fully. See, I can't breathe really fully because I'll cough. So it's helping me to deepen my meditation, because it's harder to breathe fully, but also maybe it's giving me an extra insight on what it's like to be having any kind of chest situation that doesn't help me with breathing, so I can then be more empathic towards people who do have issues with that. I don't know exactly, but these are ideas, and it's making me think about things in a different way. And so instead of kind of sitting in this kind of gentle, oh well, you know, poor me, I'm going, oh, what can I learn? You know, what are the lessons? So what are the lessons that you have in your life? What can you learn from? What can you grow from? What can you evolve with this new information? Because it's all information. And if something is going on outside of your life and you have input into that, you can say, all right, well, I could either do this or this or this, but these are what I can learn from this. What is the lesson? What's the lesson? It's a great thing to just have written down and put like somewhere where you see it often, so that you just keep asking, remind yourself to keep asking. It's such a good question. What are the lessons here for me? How can I grow from this? That's another very similar question. So there we go. That's it, I think. Nice and short and sweet. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. It's really kind of you, and also it really helps my algorithm, which I don't understand. I don't understand any of the algorithms. In fact, I don't even know what it means. So, but anyway, that apparently helps. And as does putting a little comment in. So please write in the comments below what your lessons are. What have you learned from any particular situation that you might be in at the moment? Okay, that's all for me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Sending you lots and lots of love. Mwah.